Welcome back, guys. Join us this week as we make the jump from the North Island to the South, pick up our camper van and start our journey around the South Island. We'll show you everything that we got into while we were over there and all of the fun stuff that we found as we journeyed around this beautiful country. So guys, we'll give you a bit of a tour of the camper van. We'd already made up the bed in the back, but normally this is a big sort of three-seater lounge area with a table in it. It was very comfortable, we slept really well. Pillows and everything are all provided by the owner, which is amazing, unlike a lot of the big hire places. Big combination toilet and shower, wet area in the camper. Really hot water in this thing, it was incredible. We had great showers in that. Plenty of storage in this place. You've got benches everywhere, fridge, cooking area, there's an oven sort of thing down the bottom, and the sink, plenty of storage. It comes with everything in it, so all of your cutlery and utensils, cups and everything are all provided. Heaps of storage up the top, although the weird sort of shape meant that you couldn't get a lot in it. This TV and the satellite system they've got in there did my head in. I have no idea how to make that work, so we just left it there. There's another bed up the top if you had more people with you. A seating area, which is where we had dinner most of the time. And then the cab area at the front, plenty of room. She's pretty easy to drive. Only does about 90-95 k's an hour downhill with a tailwind, but we weren't planning on travelling fast. We just wanted to stop and enjoy everything. So we only travelled for about an hour after we picked up the camper, and we ended up pulling up in Hanmer Springs. And after we got set up, we went down to the Hanmer Springs thermal pools and decided to relax in there for a while. They've got 22 pools that range in all sorts of temperatures, different chemical makeups. It's a huge park. On the day that we were there was packed, so we didn't film inside, but geez, these maps and these overviews give you a bit of idea of just the size of the place. It's incredible. And it was quite comfortable in the van. I'll just spin this around, a bit of a look at the property. So they've got amenities just there. There's barbecues over behind the trees there. There's a dump point over there. The park is actually quite well laid out. Very comfortable, very quiet. Hanmer Springs is basically like being in the German Alps. It's like a Swiss chalet town, and even though it's supposedly off season, pretty much everything was booked out, so lucky we had the camper. So we've just been for a walk into town, and now we're going to pack up and head off to the next destination. As we travel our way to Kaikoura, it became quite apparent that we were going to see a lot of beautiful snow-capped mountains everywhere. The country is incredible. So we made it down to Kaikoura, and we've just taken a little detour to go around near the coast and have a bit of a look. So I'll flip it round and have a look at that. Water is just beautiful.
The sky, just blue sky, blessed weather. Yeah, you go around the corner and do a bit of the walk up on the peninsula.
Yep.
See if we see any seals. Yeah.
Head down a bit further, see what we can find.
Okay, we're going to go and have a look at the Kaikoura Peninsula Walkway. See what we can find. Many totems that we've come across. Can you observe through here? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's some big ducks.
Kaikoura is famous for its diverse and numerous marine wildlife species, along with its coastal bird population, some of whom are quite endangered and rare.
Yeah, we're going to head up that pathway. Slowly.
Slowly is the word.
See what we can see from the top. A steep incline to the top. It's all been done very well. Neat paths. One of the things that you notice when you're over here is the diversity of where we are. So we've got rolling hills and then the ocean, and then in the background we've got snow-topped mountains in a few spots. Hey everyone, we're at the Alpine Pacific Holiday Park. It says reading from his script. And we're set up for the night. Yet again, another glorious park with beautiful green areas. So well kept. New Zealand is amazing in terms of how they look after their stuff. We're having a wine or two and some nibbles. And we're settling in for the night. It was $55.
Yes.
Yep, for one night with power and water, which is sort of the average over here in NZ so far that we've seen.
Yeah, around 50s.
Yeah, 50, 55. Yeah, we'll see how we go, but yeah, that's what we're looking at this point.
This has free hot tubs.
But yes, this one includes free hot tubs, which we've already
And a
tried.
swimming pool.
And it's got a swimming pool, which some crazy person went and dove in
Because
today.
it's so hot today.
It is actually quite
It's
sunny
really
in
hot.
NZ at the moment. The sky is glorious. We've been so blessed with the weather. It's gorgeous over here. So we're going to settle in for the night, probably have some sausages and some veggies and stuff tonight. Still getting used to the van, a few little tricks that we're learning as we go, which is really good fun. And we'll see you tomorrow after we have a good night. You can't get much better than this. Beautiful creek behind our park, just gently flowing down. And then in the background, these glorious snow-capped mountains. Just stunning. We're leading back up to our park. And now home away from home.
So after a couple more drinks, we changed our mind about dinner and decided to take a walk into town and get ourselves some of the famous local seafood. You order it by weight, so we ordered a big lobster and some seafood mixed with some chips, and had a good night, and then headed back to the van. We've just pulled up and set up at our new campsite, and I'll probably butcher the name, but Makatao. So we travelled from Nelson, from Kaikoura to Nelson. It took us about 4 hours because the camper doesn't move that fast, and we had some of the windiest hills that I've ever seen. But it was a good trip, had good fun, stopped to pick up some wine. So now we're at a beautiful campsite. Again, another beautiful, lush, well-kept place. This is a Big 10. It was about, for us, $60 for the night, New Zealand. Over there for us, we've got an amenities block which has got barbecues, toilets and showers and everything in there. Over there, you can just see the blue. They've got a swimming pool, and you've also got a spa, which I think is $12 a turn. But it's a little bit cool, I think, this evening for us to do that. Other than that, beautiful, well-kept grounds, plenty of room. It's the end of school holidays tonight, so the kids go back to school tomorrow. And we're just going to, at this stage, have one night. Probably go and do a boat tour tomorrow, which we'll talk to about once we've decided which one we're on. And we're going to do a cook-up, have some meat and veggies, a wine or two, and then settle in for the night. So we ended up deciding on the full scenic cruise on the Abel Tasman, and we went from Kaiteri Teri all the way up to Totaranui and spent the day on the boat. So join us next week when I'll show you everything that we got up to and all the beautiful scenery that we found when we're on the cruise. It's amazing. Thanks for watching.